This
boy,
was.
don't you worry.
Oh, don't you worry about that. If this was Tofop, I would talk about the countdown for a very long time. All right.
You know, it's
Here we
been
go.
so long since I've done TOEFOP that I don't even I don't even get it.
You don't even get that reference.
No,
I like
been,
to
I
start
can't
with a
even
reference that
remember
no
the
one will
last time I was on
understand.
TOEFOP. Yeah,
Maybe it's time. Maybe we can start petitioning for you to do another podcast.
it's one of those you have to be invited. I've learned.
You can't just ask for it all the time.
I've
Well,
done
I'm
that
gonna-
one, and that one goes poorly.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Confessions. Everyone wants to confess. Not everyone wants to hear them. Today, I am joined by a man that insisted I call him Nibbles. I also call him GR. It is the wonderful Gareth Reynolds. Welcome.
Nibbles in the house.
Oh, in the hizzles. Is that what you say?
In the
hizzles. You say that in America?
Nizzles in the hizzles.
Nizzles in the hizzles. We are two
How are
white
ya?
boys having the time of our lives. Good. How are you?
It's our era. Look, I don't know if we're in our last gasps, but let's enjoy it. It's
While we
almost
can.
over. Yeah,
That's right.
everything's almost
Everything's
over.
almost over. Yeah.
Everything's ending.
This is-
So whatever.
This is we should do beautiful inspirational quotes that are on waterfalls and everything. I think everything's almost over and we're on our last gasp. Could be great merch for the podcast or
Yeah,
just
that'd
life
be
in
great.
general.
Yeah. Merch. Who cares? It's
Who
over.
cares? Now
Who cares?
you are a podcast king. You have 3 podcasts.
Yes.
So can you talk us through? People know you maybe from the Dollop. Maybe they know you from your podcast with Jake Johnson. Maybe they know you from your latest podcast. Now, when did your last
What's
podcast
the name
start?
of the one with Jake Johnson?
Here to help.
We're here to help.
We're
I
here
felt
to help.
your
I'm so sorry.
energy.
No.
Yeah, there was hesitation.
It was hesitation, but I was on my last gasp, and then I, of course,
It doesn't
know the name
matter.
of the podcast.
Who cares?
Everything matters in its own way. Everything
Nothing
matters kind of as
has
well. No,
meaning.
don't.
Next we have is just a pretty much a short form podcast. I was just trying to think of with my producer something that could never get stale, and
Right.
And it will, but
Don't you
really.
worry about that.
Yeah, it'll happen, but really just a way to just have carte blanche, which would have been another good name for the show. But it's basically just rotating segments with guests or on our own, or just kind of total lunacy.
I listened to one with Bobby Lee the other day, and I
that's
saw
a good
Bobby
one.
Lee in Melbourne recently, and I told him that I loved him on the street without any context or anything, and he said, "I love you too, man." And it was a really beautiful moment. He didn't have the same energy of saying, like you always do, nothing matters.
Nothing matters. I love you too, but nothing matters. Even that.
matters.
It doesn't. We tried love. It went for a minute. No, Bobby. My dad was in studio the day we did the Bobby one, and Bobby and I were touching each other's penises. It was Bobby's
Yeah.
request. So
Always Bobby's request.
Always Bobby. So we
What
were
a weird
touching each
rocker
other's.
to have.
Yeah, and then he touched my penis at one point while looking at my dad.
Yep.
So we've had, and I don't even remember what the ruse in. There was a point to it at some point, but no, he is great, and we have many great guests out of our league guests. Then we have some guests who are beneath me, but for the most part, it's reach guests, and they're a lot of fun. So it's just a
Do you want to
very.
name and shame the guests that are beneath you?
I
Do you
think
have
my
time?
producer Burns is on the show a lot, and he's 100% beneath me.
Yeah. You've
I-
made that
I don't
very
even remember
clear.
their names.
Yeah, sure. Everyone's
The
beneath
Andrew
you.
Tate
Are you-
episode was wild.
Now, is there a part of GR that wants to get back to Melbourne? Because last time I saw you at the Capitol Theatre in Melbourne doing your show. Are you going to be coming back to Melbourne sometime
Yes.
soon? Back to Australia?
Yeah, I almost was going to pull a wild one and bring my movie there for the comedy festival, but
Great.
but I just
it's not happening.
yeah, it was close. I think I'm probably going to go to the UK. And
You like
that
them
just
more?
was a little too in motion. Yeah, they're crushing it over there. Things are in a good spot there too. Nothing matters, but no, the Dollop I think has plans to announce soonish. Plans to come there soonish. So
Yeah, Soonish.
Yeah,
Soonish is a
yeah.
good plug. But
Yeah.
so, can you tell us about your film, GR?
My movie is called Give It Up. It was written by myself and Kyle Anderson, who directs it. And it's basically just I should have sent it to you. It's just a mockumentary, which I hate that term, but there's no other one for it. Fake documentary about.
That's good.
That's closer. It's more words, which I love. Which I love. I love more words. But it's really just a take on a comedian who has to go back out on the road for the first time in 10 years because he's replaced by a 10-year-old on his podcast, and just kind of navigating the nightmare of what we all go through with any form of entertainment that we're trying to pursue.
Yes, and nothing matters. I'd love to watch it if you can send
Sure.
it to me, and I can edit in a bit here where I say how good it is.
Yeah.
It's really good. I'll do something like that. I'll edit
Yeah,
something
great.
fun in.
I'll send it to you right now.
Really
Yeah, keep
promo the
going.
shit out of it.
How have you been?
exciting.
Have you been well?
I've been well. I just released my comedy taping, which is available on the Comedy Republic YouTube channel that I did last week. I like to plug, as I mentioned, when you say how have you been, I like to put in a plug wherever I can.
Well, isn't that is it? Really, that's the Hollywood. How are you? You just go. I've been busy. I've been busy.
I've been
pathetic. I've been pretty busy.
Specifics. I've been pretty busy. But I've been good.
pretty
I've been
busy.
doing lots of stand-up. I did a great gig last night, mostly to silence. And just having,
Why was that?
Time of my life. It was a really, really flat room. There was about 20 people in there. And I really sat in the silence just to see if at times the silence would become...
Where was it?
Funny. It was at a place called Cooper's Inn in Melbourne CBD, and it's usually a lot of fun. It's a lot of out-of-town people, as we call them and identify as a bogan, so it was lots of fun. But
I know bogans.
Usually it's pretty fun, but last night I really lent into the silences just to see if they'll become funnier the longer I waited on stage.
And you found that they were?
Yeah.
Okay.
First time, yes. Second time, not so much. But the
Oh,
rule
I
of
just saw your
3
text.
times.
You must have been shitting because you said, "See you in 45, my friend," and I never replied. You're probably like, "Don't love that." I just messaged
But then you got me back by putting you on the spot for what's my podcast called, bro? Hey, bro, what's my podcast called?
Hey, man, what is that? It's not just called the Jake Johnson podcast. It's called We're Here to Help. It's a great listen. I highly recommend
it's so funny.
People listen to that show. That show has just gotten funnier and funnier.
I love when someone tells you that they've watched something that you've done or listened to something that you've done, and it's so clear in their eyes they haven't. So they do.
I've done the other too, and I've done the other, and it's just terrible. It's just such a lie. It's terrible to lie.
Or you've done that where you've said, "I love what you did" on that thing.
Yes.
How specific do you get?
You can't get too specific. That's the whole issue. The whole issue is that you're as the words are spilling out of your mouth, you're sort of going, "Why is this lie happening?" And then and then someone will be like, "Oh yeah, my parents just came into town." And you go, "Oh, where do they live?" And they go, "Well, my special that you loved is called Immigrants." And you go, "No, I know. No, I know.
No, I know." You just
No,
keep
I
saying,
know.
"No, I know."
No, I know. No, I know.
That's a great name for the podcast. No, I know.
No, I know.
No, I know.
No, I know.
I have a friend recently that did this play, and he was really excited about
That's
it.
tough.
And one of my mates got really stoned before the play, and halfway through went, "You know what? I'm going to go and have a joint for the rest of the show." Just went, "I'm going to go."
So the
outside,
play
which
was
is
great.
A bold move. yeah. Which is
play.
a bold move. Anyway, one of the great plays. No, I know.
No, I know.
They went upstairs onto the rooftop, and they're standing there, and then all of us were standing there at the end. And my friend came up after the show and went, "What did you think of it?" And he goes, "I loved it, man. I loved it. I thought it was so great." And he goes, "What did you think of the moment with the horse?" And he goes, "That was one of my favourite bits." And he goes, "There wasn't a moment with the horse." And I knew it as he was saying it, because I stayed and watched the whole thing. I knew what he was doing, and I was watching it in slow motion of this friendship just deteriorating so fast in front of my eyes.
Were the stakes legitimately that high? It was like that person was hurt by that?
That person was really hurt by that.
That's
they're
tough.
they're a very funny comedian who is a bit sensitive.
You know, I've gotten to
It
the
was
point
very
where
funny.
I do not begrudge anyone for ignoring what I do or not participating in what I really
Right.
I hold no grudges. I often tell people nobody understands not attending an event more than me, so
Oh, yeah.
no pressure.
During festivals and everything, I had a friend tell me last year because I kept saying during the festivals like Adelaide and Melbourne and everything. I don't know. I'm just explaining parts of Australia. You've been to Australia, so
Okay.
You know this.
These
man?
are towns?
No, I know.
No, I know. I've been there. No, I know.
But I had a friend that told me, because I kept saying when we were out at bars or something after the shows, I kept saying, I have to come and see your show. And I reckon I said it to about 50 people. And a friend of mine just said, stop saying that because it's just really annoying. Like, it's just such an annoying thing to keep going. I can't wait to come.
That's one thing when I have been in town for festivals and have, whatever, talked to Will. And he's going to every goddamn show, and I'm going.
He actually does.
I'm like, why? I'm like, I'm lying. You're not doing the no I know. You're not doing the no I know to people. I'm doing the no I know.
The no I know.
Yeah.
You know about the no I know. Oh, you've got to try the no I know.
Nobody's earned the no I know more than you.
It's you and my mate having a joint on the rooftop, going, "No, I know. I loved all of your shows. I saw every one of them tonight."
But I'll tell you what, that horse thing, I'd go. What part with the horse? I would do a little. I'd be like a little careful. Yeah.
You be careful about that, especially since it was like a show about depression after his mother died.
Yeah, I would have been like, nah, I don't think that happened.
I don't think so. Gareth, so you got the mockumentary out. Can people in Australia and the world watch this right now, or is this...
No.
And it's just...
People in San
No.
Jose, California can go see it. That's it for right now.
I love it, by the way. I think it was
something
such a good
figured
show.
out. You've seen the movie?
runtime was great. Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. The runtime was great.
What did you think about the
runtime
horse
was really
part?
good. Mm-hmm.
What did you think about it?
Anything else that you're working on at the moment, or like doing
Yeah, I
stand-up?
got a little talk shows coming out soon. Who gives a shit? You can go to GarethReynolds.com for all that stuff. Nah, I know.
For all the stuff. And are you just G Reynolds on Instagram as well? What's your Instagram
I'm
handle?
actually Reynolds Gareth. It's a real nightmare.
Reynolds Gareth. No, I know. And you're also on Threads.
Threads.
You put them Threads at the moment, man?
I'm on Threads, and I'm just replying to politicians with great spice, and that's pretty much all I do on there.
And
I'm just shouting at my government, just being like, "Shut the fuck up, resign," constantly with puns.
Which is fun stuff. Now, Gareth, on the podcast today, as always, I've found some wonderful people on a beautiful website called reddit.com. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous people. And we have the first one today that comes from gorgeous George. George confesses. I love my kid. George. I love my kid. I'm their biological father. I think it's so funny to call yourself the biological father.
That's the parental I have a black friend.
Just pointing at the kid and going, that's mine.
I have a kid.
I'm cool. That's mine.
I love my kid.
Yeah.
It's a caveat.
That was my sperm. You just keep pointing at it.
Yeah.
Going, I don't think you know anything about kids at all.
That's cum.
That's cum. That's my cum running around playing.
That's
Watch
cum.
out for my cum.
That's cum.
I'm their biological father.
Go ahead. I apologize.
I'm their biological father, and I love that about us. I would love to meet a dad that says that.
Context already. That's just great. What a brag.
That's my biological son, and I love that about us.
That's my cum. He's still doing that's my cum. And I love that about
Post-cum.
us.
You know about pre-cum? You heard about post-cum? That's it. I want to begin by saying that I am a responsible father and an attentive member of the school community, which is important context for what I'm about to say, which you always know is heading in a bad direction.
Yeah.
Because when they put a caveat right at the start of a confession, you go, holy shit,
Well,
this is about to get
as
dark.
I'm sure you've learned, confessions are a lot of foreplay. It's a lot of like, now let me also say, I don't love what I did either.
but I have a black friend, and
But
I'm
my
cool.
buddy's a non-white.
We love to hang, and we're all non-white.
All right, now, here's the racist statement.
In the school community, which is important context for what I'm about to say, because certain people on the camp have acted like I'm some kind of deviant bush criminal, and in reality, I was dealing with a situation. I'm not a pig.
Now, bush criminal, is that
We
racist?
do have quite famous... No, I think we can say that in Australia. We do have quite a few famous bush criminals like Ned Kelly.
Yeah, we did
run
a
out the
dollop
bush
on
criminals. We've
him,
got
right,
Desi Freeman.
Okay.
Which is he's the sovereign citizen here in Australia that shot at cops and then ran out into the bush. So I call him a bush criminal as well.
We might have done a dollop on him, too, but so far,
says-
a hero. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's right. We do call bush people bush criminals here. I have to be very careful when I'm saying bush.
Yeah.
But he does say after that, he says, "I'm not a pig."
Right.
Just so you know.
Another caveat.
A biological situation. So he's used the biological word twice, which I'm not so sure about.
Yeah.
One that could happen to anyone who has eaten too many sausages of unknown origin, maybe
That's
not refrigerated,
Crazy.
and a yogurt that had been in a backpack since Tuesday.
Christ, fucking, what the fuck are you mentioning? Wow, holy shit. I don't even know what day of the week it is.
We don't know.
But saying a day of the week is too long to eat backpack yogurt.
If you're not saying yes to that backpack yogurt, as
If
we
you're
call
not
it here
saying,
in
no,
Australia.
honestly, if you're not saying earlier today,
Yeah.
you can't give, yogurt is not, you do not fuck with that stuff.
No, and I am guessing it's the weekend because it's like a camp thing. I'm guessing it is a weekend. So if he says since Tuesday, he
So
goes,
we're talking
anyway.
4 or 5 days.
Yeah, I reckon. Minimum. I'm talking minimum. we were on... That's my catchphrase, by the way, GR. I'm now saying, I'm talking
No,
minimum.
I know.
That's my favourite bit about this podcast.
No, I love that part of the show. No, I know.
Man, I love your radio show.
That's so good. How you do this?
So good, man.
On
so good how
line
you
for
do
the
this.
radio. It's great. You're
we
Nick
were-
Cody, right?
I'm pretty sure I might be.
Okay. Yeah, I thought so.
We were on school camp, which is already an environment that places a man under a great deal of pressure. I'm not a pig.
Is that the
Please-
second time?
It's the second time that's been raised.
That's either
Do you
bad
think he might be a
proofreading.
pig?
I think he's a pig. I think we're about.
He might be a
Look,
pig.
let's be honest. We see the storm clouds in this one coming already.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm not a pig. He's food poisoned himself. Come on now. We know where we're going.
Now, GR, I don't know this. I don't know. I don't know you really well. I know we are best friends, but I don't know you really well. Do you call a pig when you see a pig?
When I see a cop,
No. I'm just
No.
talking about a pig, like a bush pig.
oh yeah, I call it a pig. Yeah, I
Yeah, you
actually
call it
am
a
friends with a pig in my neighborhood.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
An actual pig.
A
Not cop.
pig. No. He's
Oh, never.
Nothing could be further. This pig is super fucking chill, dude. He loves his ass rubbed. He's totally different than a pig.
I love this guy. Very
Yeah.
different than a pig.
Yeah.
There are children everywhere asking questions about moss. Someone's blowing a whistle for no reason, and all the toilets are either locked, not working, or labelled teachers only, which frankly feels discriminatory when you're a parent volunteer who has done the correct paperwork.
Now, sorry, can you, just to be clear, is he saying that a whistle being blown? What is that a turn of phrase?
No, that's just
No.
an actual whistle that
Actual
a parent,
whistle.
for some reason,
And then
is blowing.
he's saying that the teacher, only teacher ones are available, or they're all shut?
They're all shut, so it's like
Okay, so it doesn't
teacher
matter.
ones are available to teachers, but they're saying teachers only.
So he's just having he's doing a bit of he's doing like a little a
It's
general
discriminatory.
gripe while I talk about what I'm about to do. I think I should be allowed to use it, and I agree with him. He should be allowed to use
Sure,
it.
as
But
a parent volunteer.
yeah,
Sure.
but that is irrelevant in this moment.
In
Pig.
this moment, it absolutely is.
No
But it's
matter.
very no matter. I'll just move on. I think the vibe of someone also who has a whistle for no reason and uses it all the time, that's the
Psychotic.
most annoying person.
Crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy behavior.
crazy.
I think whistles should probably only go to people who are around like large bodies of water, like lifeguards or like, people who do the school crossing, like people with, who tell kids when they're crossing.
Yeah,
That's probably it.
refs and
Oh,
people
sure.
who need to alert children. I'd say we can limit
Yeah.
it to.
Yeah, you can tell how into sport I am with not even a mention of refs.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you expect the ref to. Hey, you got that's enough of that.
Let's go.
I don't think so.
And then then the person, the athlete goes, "That's not a rule in the game," and you go, "I know."
No, I know. I'm telling you, you didn't need to stop. I'm just talking to you guys.
That's fun during a game, whatever
I'm
it is. I'm just
what?
talking to you guys.
Yeah, I can't talk. Okay, I guess I'm a totally different team. Go ahead. You do that thing. Kick the thing.
We were on school camp, which is already an environment that places a man under a great deal of pressure. So he just says that again. It says, long story short, my stomach made a noise like someone stepping on a wet accordion, and I realised I had about 40 seconds to negotiate with nature. Now, I did my best. I truly did. I walked briskly into the bush with dignity. I don't think he did. I think it's, you can say dignity there.
Yeah.
But it's not implied.
No. No. But I do, I will say,
Yes.
a little empathy has emerged in me because I know I have diarrhea on deck, but allow me to walk like a constable on a
Sure.
jaunty investigation. When you're really just like, everything's about to be disrupted.
When you know that's going to happen, like the wet accordion noise has gone off, are your
Yeah.
eyes moving to the bush like you have something really important that you need to
Well,
look at there?
it sounds like it sounds like he's already gone through the Terminator eyeball of no. And
Yeah.
then I think you need to go, there's a bit of business back here for me.
Oh, yeah. What is that noise?
I would exactly. I'd do that. I'd go like,
Yeah.
hey, get out of there. Those are for the kids. And I'd
Yeah, you
walk
got your whistle?
right. Yeah.
Is that a snake I want to kill and protect
By the way,
kids?
what better way to cover up your horrible sounds you're about to make than just whistling the whole time? Hey, there's a referee who's died back there.
What, I can't talk to you guys?
Hey, kid, what?
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie, if that's what you say.
Wow.
But the bush is deceptive. Everyone looks like a good private... I think he means everywhere looks like a good private spot until suddenly it isn't. There were twigs. There was a log that moved in a suspicious way.
That's strange,
That's not a
obviously.
log. Yeah.
Nope.
There was a kookaburra watching me with what I can only describe as pure judgment.
That's that. Now, see, he's doing a little bit of. He's getting a little creative. I let the wet accordion slide,
Yep.
but a
It certainly
kookaburra
did.
is not. There's no who actually gives a flying. Are you kidding me?
You don't
If
give a flying fuck about that kookaburra?
No. If your sirens are going off, you go.
This is how I know you don't give a fuck about Australia. The way you're talking about that goddamn kookaburra over there, GR. Put your manners back in. You're coming out in
You know what I
Australia
give a
right now.
fuck more about is walking back with clean pants.
And a little thing called dignity in town.
And a little thing I like to call dignity.
And then the situation occurred. Not fully occurred, but enough that my shorts were no longer operating at factory settings. I don't know what anyone of that means, but he's having fun with it.
He's like, I could have written movies.
I could have written movies if I was someone completely different
If
with
I
more
just
talent. I could
tried.
have written movies.
Wet accordion?
Come on, that's the name of the film right now.
Yeah.
I want to empathize that this was a moral failure. This was physics. I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, as I was attempting to quietly process this event, two other parents walked past and said, "What's that smell?" They blew another whistle. There's just whistles going on.
Hey! No,
Everyone
you
has a
don't.
whistle.
No.
It's
Get
a
out of here.
hierarchy of whistles.
outta here.
Everyone's blowing them. At this point, a man has two choices: accept humiliation in front of year 5 and the entire P&C committee, or apply quick thinking. Now, which one do you think he does, GR, here?
I'm hoping quick thinking.
Quick
Because
thinking.
I don't think it ends up here unless you're like, I doubled down. And I actually
that's
respect
right.
this move if that's what happens.
This is pretty good. So he goes, as the two parents arrived, I acted quickly. They saw the mess. So I said, possum.
Sorry, so he did shit?
Yeah.
I didn't realize he'd taken his pants down and shit.
Well, apparently he doesn't need to go into all of that because he's got so many other things to say. Like
We've got it. We've
the
got
doors
wet
being
accordions.
locked.
Yeah, this is Reddit. There's a word limit. I I would have really loved to have heard about how he had to drop trout and shit, but I was picturing that he'd shit himself. Okay, so he's scattered on the ground, and now people are coming, and he's going, possum. I don't hate it.
Just points at it and goes, possum.
I don't
See
hate
that
it.
wet shit? Possum. That's a sick possum.
Yeah.
Just that possum is not well.
Someone
What's
give
going
the
on with this
possum
possum?
corn?
Just keep talking about the possum.
We gotta find this thing.
It's not well.
This
It's eating
thing
a lot of
needs-
sausages.
Hey, it clearly ate some bad yogurt. Well, not bad, but it was around on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Wait, what? Yeah, I don't know. Monday? What do you think? Monday?
Monday? We're gonna find this possum.
I'll tell you what. It probably was Tuesday because that possum was probably like, that's fine to eat, and that's a lot of sausage in there too. He's got sausage guts. So,
Just confidently.
hey,
like
we gotta
audience-
find him. We gotta find him or her or
We don't
her.
know. Women possums can shit too.
Oh, very open to that.
Just confidently, like I'd already assessed the area and determined the culprit, which in hindsight created a follow-up problem because of one of the dads said, where?
Where the possum is?
I think where the possum is.
His cover
weird.
still works in my opinion.
Absolutely. And where is such a weird thing to say, like for proof?
Yeah.
Where?
But here's what I do.
Let it go.
That's a lot of shit for a possum. You
And
sure?
I'd say, where?
Yeah. Where? Okay.
Okay. Doesn't
Where?
really relate. Where?
I'd be like, I can outwit this dad. Where?
Absolutely.
He ran
Where?
away
Okay,
after he
Cool.
But
Yeah.
he emptied his guts and he ran. What are you talking about?
When?
4 minutes ago. I watched the whole. He looks real sick.
What?
I've never seen a green possum. Yeah, it happened. I don't know. So watch out, everybody. It's a bad area. Hey, am I the only one who thinks we should be able to use the faculty bathrooms?
Just putting that out there.
Just a total non sequitur for us.
I'm just a white guy asking a question.
Hey, and my kids are biologically mine. That's important to this.
This is where things become unnecessarily complicated. I gestured vaguely into the bush and said something about how possums sometimes release a defensive odor, which I admit now is not really a thing, but it sounded scientific in the moment, and nobody there was a possum expert.
So okay, so now he's not pointed to his waist and said possum.
I don't think so.
Do you think that I just want to be clear. Are you sure he's not just saying that he's passed gas and blaming it on a possum? There's a full evacuation. You feel confident in that?
I feel confident about that.
Okay,
because he
yeah.
has replied to comments after saying it was a full
So
evacuation.
if they didn't see
Maybe
anything,
they didn't see it though.
If they didn't see anything, the point of saying possum is crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's also really weird that he said none of them are the accusers. None of them are possum experts. So I assume that he said before, like for some
Possum.
reason he went possum before he said possum. He goes, by chance are any of you guys possum experts?
You guys understand how
There's a possum.
You know, the possums, they piss and shit from the same hole.
Big cloaca animal, if
Just,
you know that. Just telling you.
I'm having a great weekend. I didn't mean to. What's the
Also-
shelf life of yogurt? Donald, do you know?
For the rest of the trip, for
Yeah.
the rest of the camp, you're like just making up facts about possums.
Yeah. He's
for no
telling a
reason.
ghost story, and the yogurt was from Tuesday,
And
which
I'm not-
seems pretty reasonable to some of us, obviously, but it isn't.
So later that night, while everyone was asleep, I went walking with a torch with the intention of maybe locating evidence. Just something that would support the possum theory.
What? This is crazy. This is to protest too much.
Don't do this.
Let it
a
go.
Footprint, a vibe, anything, just anything. Because I promise you, no one cares about this
But-
after you've all gone to bed.
Sam, correct
He goes,
me if I'm
gonna prove them
wrong.
Yeah.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but a possum could obviously be living in this area, right?
Of course.
So
Absolutely.
then what are
Yeah.
you doing? Let it go. I
Unfortunately,
found a claw.
the
You.
claw off.
Yeah. It's just
You've
he's
killed
covered
the
in
possum.
blood. It was doing really bad. I was right about how
Put it
sick
out of
it
its
was.
misery.
So I beat it to death.
I
For those of you who weren't caught up, sorry, hold on. A possum who had eaten sausages and yogurt that, by any metric, should remain good and edible, was very ill. I saw him take a poop earlier, and I was getting a couple looks from these two. You were. So I found a claw over there. Unfortunately, the claw had come out of its paw, and then it passed away. So I did not shit back there.
It passed away quite violently.
It was a violent squirting death. I would imagine.
Unfortunately, what I found was an actual possum. I'm not proud of what happened next, but I will say the possum escalated the situation by refusing to cooperate with the narrative I had already established.
What is he talking about? Well, take a picture. You got to come with me. You're going downtown.
You're going to explain stuff.
You got it. You are perfect. You're coming with me. Perfect. You are the perfect one.
You got a lineup of 5, and
I'm gonna hold on. Let me dip your ass in my poop. This is gonna. By the way, we are building a crime scene, my friend.
The next morning, I discovered the possum near the campsite after locking it up overnight.
What?
How do you lock a possum up overnight?
What is he talking about? This is torture.
Someone said, "Oh well, there we are then."
Someone else
said that. No, he wanted to say that. So he wanted to say, "Oh wow, see that chained up possum? That must be it."
There's a possum in that cage. Well, I think we all know what happened yesterday.
But let's say, who let it out of the cage? Let's find the person.
Well, look, there's still some questions to be answered, but I think the initial of did the possum poop or did I has been answered. There was a possum. I think we're pretty close to having this one wrapped up, to be quite honest with y'all.
The problem is that when a group of 10-year-olds finds a dead possum before... Oh, no.
Jesus fucking... Not worth it.
Some of them cried. One kid tried to hold a funeral. The teacher said we needed a teachable moment, which I felt personally was directed at me, even though they had nobody had proof of anything that I had done. Now, everyone keeps giving me these looks like they're connecting dots that, frankly, they should back away from. All I was trying to do was maintain my dignity. Instead, I'm now a dad who allegedly accidentally killed a possum to cover up bathroom incident, which I would like to remind everyone is pure speculation. But also, hypothetically speaking, if someone did do that, it would only be because they are trying to prevent the psychological damage of 30 children chanting Mr. Poopy Pants for the remainder of the camp.
This man should have been chemically castrated. We do not need more of these out there. This is crazy.
I
don't
don't
murdered
know.
a possum.
Yeah.
Yeah, slow murder.
Slow murder, yeah.
What
we don't know.
What nickname would you rather? Possum murderer or Poopy Pants? Honestly, as I say it out loud, I think I'd rather possum murderer. As I said it out loud.
Because that sounds quite mysterious.
Yeah, it's definitely. Like people, there's follow-ups. People are like, "You shit your pants." People are like, "Why'd you get that?"
Why'd you get that?
And then
Why'd
you just
kill a
go,
possum?
"Because I shit my pants."
No follow-ups. You don't allow follow-ups after that.
They should call you
blow a
Poopy
whistle.
Pants. It was on the docket.
I don't know how to come clean about it now. Because technically, if I confess, I'm admitting to two things. The possum situation and another situation, which was honestly the original victim here. So at least at the moment, I'm just continuing with the line that nature is mysterious and sometimes accidentally a possum died and possums are involved. But I will say this. If the school is wondering why I've not volunteered for next year's camp, it's because I believe some environments are simply too complex for one man to manage.
Nobody wants you back, first of all, hot shot. Okay?
Yeah.
Nobody is asking
He did such a good job.
Yeah, what do you think they want to know? Look, by the way, this guy should not be able to shit in the faculty areas. This is another child.
Absolutely not.
It's just, something we're learning in the Epstein files is just confess.
Thank you for bringing that up. Yeah, confess.
Of course.
Confess.
And that's not the
You always
last
do.
time. But just admit what you've done. Enough of this.
Yeah.
We all know. Just fucking admit it. It's over.
Just admit it. There's no, and he made
Yeah.
it so much more complicated than it ever needed to be.
Yes.
It is
Now-
so wild to go, I'm going to have to go and find a possum. Somehow the possum died during all of that. And he's still going, I don't want to be called Mr. Poopy Pants.
Now, Sam, I'm going to be honest with you. Within the last month, I have been on a hike, and I've had to go off into the woods and take in a shit.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yep. And
Okay.
just a normal situation that happened. Was anyone around? Did you have to
My
come up with
mother-
some sort of alibi? Yep.
My mother was on watch, and it's
She was
a normal
watching you,
thing.
or she was on watch to not let you on?
I can't go if she doesn't watch. That's why I have a picture of my mother in every bathroom. But no, and I'll be honest. It's not an ideal situation. You're not choosing it. It chooses you. But what didn't happen was I didn't tell anyone about it until now, and no animals got murdered during it. Possums in America are cute and very affectionate, and I have great. They're lovely, and then on top of that, your possums are cuter. So there's just
Right.
it's really a disgraceful crime in 30 different ways.
Well, can I ask you this? Does your mum now call you Mr. Poopy Pants?
Well, poopy boy, but
My beautiful poopy boy.
yeah, my little baby poopy boy. Because I'm a man.
Because you're a man that
'Cause I'm
shits
a-
when his mum's watching.
Because I don't take shit. I make them. I don't know. I got enough. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about that. Well, I think he doesn't really need to confess this guy. Just don't go on any more school camps.
Yeah, and stay off of Reddit, you fucking lunatic.
Reddit. The next confession today comes from beautiful Deborah. Deborah confesses, first of all, I'd just like to say that everyone needs to calm down because the reaction to this has been completely disproportionate, and I'm speaking as a mother.
Now, you're a professional. Do you like
Thank you for saying that.
caveat? Sort of like, let me get, or this? I kind of like this. Like,
Kind of
fuck
look right
you.
into it.
Yeah, I like them being like, shut the fuck up. We're talking.
I like defensive before you
Yeah,
even have a chance
but
to
you're
understand what's
posting
happening.
The very beginning is you say, shut the,
Yep.
sit down and shut up.
I've got stuff to say.
Sit down and
She would
shut
have to
up.
whistle.
Yeah, totally.
Which is a role that involves sacrifice, intuition, and sometimes a perfectly reasonable glass of wine or two in the afternoon.
Nothing wrong with that so far,
Nothing wrong
Deborah.
with that.
You cook.
You cook. Or three. Haha.
Not. By the way, there's a difference. As a man who loves wine, there is a difference between 2 to 3.
There's a big difference with 2 to 3. And a haha after that, I'm not really
not
sure
great.
what that's meant to be. No.
Yeah. Now we're starting to. Now that there's starting some cracks in the veneer.
Now Deborah has a
Am I
problem.
right? Yeah. A few people are
Time-
sort of inching away, like, no, love the energy.
Okay, I don't want to sit with her anymore.
Am I
Time
right?
is time is irrelevant when you're being attacked in your own family group chat. My name is Deborah, and I've always been a very devoted mother to my son, my beautiful boy, my absolute pride of the Southern Hemisphere. Not Northern, just Southern.
Sure, yeah. Don't send him that way. Get out of here,
Anyone,
you bastard.
anyone who knows me knows that. So we don't know her, but she's just telling us that in quite an angry way since she started
Again,
like
there's
that.
just now. Now we are. Now she's. This is what has happened. It has now devolved into caveating.
That's right. That's right.
We started out with like a Mike Tyson punch in the mouth, and now she's like, "Look, I don't have to. I don't know anyone anything, but I love him.
I'm a biological mother.
I'm a biological mother."
I raised him practically single-handedly, except for his father, who was there, but emotionally had the presence of a coat rack.
I'll allow it, but it's certainly there's
Very weird.
There's better ways to just. You don't even need to bring up that. You don't need to
You're
make
a
the father a
single mom, and then-
suspenseful reveal. We brought him up, or whatever. I mainly raised him, but you know,
But he was there too. He was
yeah.
around.
Yeah.
And now suddenly I'm being treated like some kind of criminal mastermind just because of what happened with Sonia's passport. Now, do you
crazy.
want to imagine what's happened in this situation, Gareth, GR, as I call you, or Nibbles, as everyone else calls you?
Thank
you know, do you want to have a guess at what this could be about?
Well,
if she's so
I'm going to
defensive?
guess the elements that are in play so far.
Yep.
Group chat mockery,
Yep.
drinking a lot, probably. Probably more
Yeah.
than 3. When you say you've had 3, you've had 6.
Uh-huh.
And a passport. So these elements lead me, Sam, to believe that there is a... Deborah's on the hook for drunkenly doing something to a passport.
Yes. Yeah,
I'm going
absolutely.
to guess it's... I'm going to just... I'll toss a guess out there that the passport is... I don't know why she would lose it, so maybe it gets wet. That's what I'd say.
Okay. Which proactively, I want to stress, was not done maliciously, so you can shut up about that.
I mean,
So you can shut up about that.
Just when she's starting to lose me, she pulls me back in, because I do like that.
That's the magic that is Deborah, to just say,
Yeah.
you can shut up about that.
Shut up. It's like I'm reading a Reddit post. You can shut your mouth.
Because Sonia, and I will try to say this calmly, is not right for him. So this is her beautiful baby boy has met Sonia. I cannot explain...
So now we know what happened.
Now we know what happened.
He's about to go travel to see Sonia, and she either ruins his probably ruins his passport.
Can I say, GR, Nibbles, it is worse than that.
I'll allow you to do...
But how about you shut
I'll
up
allow
about
you...
it?
Okay, that's fair. No, I know.
I know my place. I'm so
I know.
sorry. I cannot explain exactly why, because it's more of a feeling and atmosphere she carries, and I don't think she's that pretty.
Crikey.
The way she says Deborah like it's a piece of furniture she doesn't even like. I like it that she's complaining about being furniture when she described her husband as a coat rack.
Yeah. But so far, Deborah, you got to earn some cred here.
You gotta have something.
So far, you are an ottoman.
An ottoman that drinks 3, maybe 6
Yeah, like a
glasses of wine.
sopping ottoman. Like someone spilled Chardonnay on an ottoman.
The way she breathes near him, the way she exists in the same kitchen sometimes as me. You can't quantify these things anyway. So she's just basically saying, I don't know why I don't like her.
But she's breathing on him, which I'm
She's
not a
breathing
fan
on him.
of.
We were all at their house after the wedding,
Oh, fuck.
which, by the way, I organised a little bit of and received absolutely no appreciation for
Now-
except a vague nod.
Sam, what we know so far is she's taken
Yeah.
full credit for raising the child.
Yes.
The wedding, she's saying she had a little bit of a hand in, meaning she
Yep.
had no hand in it. She didn't deserve a thank you.
No. Absolutely not. But she's saying that she did a little bit of work for it. and
Nobody
didn't get a
acknowledged
thanks.
it. It's like, yeah, your fucking drunk
You were
mom
drunk.
like got here. Yeah, we should probably serve red and white at dinner. I'm the guy who came up with all that stuff.
Given her half and half of red and white.
I'll do a wed.
Love half red, half white.
I'll do a wed. Give me a rind.
Give me a run. Everyone's talking about the honeymoon. Italy this, Amalfi that, couples this, romance that.
The fucking nerve of talking about your honeymoon at the wedding. Shut up.
Amalfi this,
Have it-
Amalfi that.
Oh, we get it. You're married. That was over 2 months ago. Mom, that was like an hour ago. Oh. Well, nobody's even thanked me for suggesting the church.
And I'm thinking, this is extremely sudden. I don't know if the honeymoon is extremely sudden or the fact that they got married.
They're going on vacation after this?
Vacation is now.
No,
And she's just
excuse me.
dancing by
This
herself.
whole week's been a vacation for her. She's been breathing. You know what I mean? It's gross.
Because, yes, they are married now, but that doesn't mean we rush into international travel when there are still dynamics to be observed.
It's just psychotic. I feel bad for the son, the biological son.
Absolutely. So I'm
Dad,
sitting
this
there.
also, now, the dad's
Yeah.
a good dad.
He's actually quite nice. I quite like him.
The dad's going to be a good dad now.
So I'm sitting there with my wine, which I had poured reasonably,
Say it.
And Sonia has left her handbag on the chair like she owns it.
Sam. Sam. Come on.
Like she fucking owns it. Just push it off.
You ever put your stuff down on a thing? That's just a... You know what I mean?
You dare put your stuff down on my thing.
Like she owns it.
It's open, passport sticking out, practically waving at me. Now, I'm not saying the universe told me to do it, but it certainly didn't discourage me. So I opened it just to see. And then I thought something that, frankly, any mother would think. What if she simply didn't go on their honeymoon?
It's crazy. It's the cope. Every mother thinks about ruining their daughter-in-law's honeymoon.
Why are they going on a holiday just after the wedding?
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Who's going to clean up this place? It's crazy. It's crazy.
She's sitting there while everyone's cleaning up around her.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's just crazy.
Because honeymoons are actually a vulnerable time for a man.
Well, her chance, all these interjections were certainly meant to, again,
make the reader more on her side.
Well, there's the game's over. Your interjections and your thoughts are pre-wedding. You got them out. Dude. You're over. You lost.
I think she's just slurring around people, and her friends are also drunk, so they don't really know what she's saying.
But she's also so drunk, and yet she's about to pull off some diabolical shit. But not even pull it off because she's the subject of a group text. So clearly she's just like,
She
put
didn't
it
do
in
it
the
well.
pool. Yeah, and everyone's like, did you
Put it
throw
in
a
the
passport
pool.
in the pool?
Possum.
What? There's a possum to... Did you smell that? That's crazy.
You're jet-lagged. You're emotional. Suddenly there's a person there who might technically not be the right person for you, a.k.a. Sonia, and I would just think it would be healthier if someone stable went with him instead.
Well, that's a wild version of this. So she's pitching herself... Mama Wine?
Mama Wine.
Oh,
Someone
my God.
Like me. And before anyone starts shouting, again, shut up.
Hey! Quiet. This woman needs the whistle.
Shut up, pig.
Shut up. You quiet.
I didn't force the idea. I merely suggested it after the passport situation had naturally resolved itself.
Well, it's good that we're now calling it the passport situation. There's quite a build-up.
Now, the passport situation, again, has been blown wildly out of proportion. I didn't burn it. I didn't throw it in the ocean. I simply adjusted its structural integrity.
Oh, fuck me.
Which is to say, it came apart slightly. Whatever, no big deal. In my defense, these things are very flimsy. One big tear and suddenly everyone's screaming, what happened to the passport? Sonia couldn't find it. She starts crying immediately, which I personally think is performative because she didn't even check the back pages properly before collapsing onto the sofa like she was in a fucking soap opera. And I say calmly to everyone in this situation of distress...
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Sonia, you're being a big bitch again. Quiet.
Well, obviously, she can't travel, so now I'll come instead. No point cancelling.
Well, look, there's only one mea culpa left on the table. I will go in your stead, my almost daughter, but probably not.
In your stead.
Which
I thought was an elegant solution.
How does that sound, everybody?
I mean, I've always wanted to see parts of Italy. Not all of it, just parts of it.
No, just the big ones.
Just the big ones. And I know his coffee order.
Oh, and by the way, in case anyone's wondering, we're going to save a lot of time when we go into cafes. Because I actually know what he likes.
Just so you know.
Just say, Sonia, you're being a really big bitch. He likes a latte with oat milk, you bitch. You big bitch. Why is your passport made of paper? That's a pretty dumb idea. You big old bitch. Hey, how about time for me? Who with it? Come on.
Shouting your own name is
Woo!
damn.
I'm going to motherfucking Italy.
So Sonia doesn't even know he likes the biscotti slightly dipped first.
You idiot.
So now I'm ordering my passport on my phone.
Hold on, I'll just get it delivered. That's a thing that is a business now.
Which would take the same amount if Sonia reordered her passport.
And just to be clear, we're talking about a net even. I'll just order mine through the app.
I imagine everyone's so sad and upset and
The
screaming.
wedding is ruined. Hold on. I'll get mine here very quickly.
She's shouting at her coat rack husband for a license.
Just shut up. Shut up, Stephen.
They're shouting. There's the phrase, "Did you, Deborah, rip my passport?"
I
Which feels
do.
unnecessarily accusatory when we're trying to have a family discussion that Sonia is not a part of.
For the love of God. Are we still going to pretend like she's a part of the family? She didn't
No.
marry him. Oh, okay.
Now Sonia's parents are involved. They're stupid too.
Here we go.
My sister called me unhinged if I had anything to do with it, which is interesting because she once microwaved fucking fish in a workplace kitchen. So I don't think she has the moral standing she believes she does.
Fuck me, man. I would just being able to watch this event. Well, you microwaved fish.
Like 6 years ago or something. It's like, you need to stop bringing it up, Deborah. Also, if that's the worst thing she's done, to keep bringing that up.
Sonia's breathing all over him. You microwave fish. I'm the one who deserves to go to Italy. We figured it out. My God. And by the way, how did everyone like the option of red or white with their dinner? Oh, you liked that, did you? Oh, I wonder who is the architect behind that building. Well, guess what? Sonia, I'm sorry I called you a bitch, you bitch.
And my son, my beautiful boy, just keeps saying, "Mum, have you done this?" Which is such a dramatic way of framing what was essentially a logistical adjustment.
You better not go north.
So
You
now-
get disowned if you pass the equator, boy.
So everyone in the group chat now wants me to come clean, which I find confusing because I've been extremely transparent about not doing it. Now, I don't know.
This is. Have you ever tried to get any of these people on the show?
There was one guy who had sex with a ghost that I tried to get on quite a few times, and he didn't want to identify himself, so he just kept writing in the longest messages every time. And I did like a series. I know you're going to say in a second that you've listened to this. No, I know. I did it like a series of.
I know.
I did
Quiet. Don't say any more. It's redundant for those of us who loved it.
So I'm currently on my third glass of wine. I don't know though, GR, if I'd ever want to have this woman on a podcast.
I would. You're probably right, but I would really love to take a crack at talking to her. You know what I'd like to do? I would like to frame it as just being like, now, walk me through why they were upset, and then just be like, but you raised him primarily on your own, right?
Yeah.
I guess my next question is, could anyone go instead of Sonia? Oh,
You've already thought
that's
about
great.
that. That's so great.
Oh, yeah.
I'm currently on my third glass of wine, maybe four, haha. Trying to understand why protecting your child suddenly makes you the villain.
Yeah.
Sonia is apparently getting an emergency passport, which seems excessive.
Enough already. You've done enough, Sonia. You've done enough.
And now people are asking if I'm going to apologize if I did it. I might, but did I even do it? But I would like it on the record. No.
I might apologize, but did I even participate in the event I confessed to a couple sentences ago?
I love I love the word transparent is so funny.
Transparent
as
is just the lot of lift. Transparent's like, my back!
well. My
My back!
If Sonia hadn't had that energy about her, none of this would have happened. You know the one, the breathing eye roll. So that's how she ends it. We don't have... She's
Enough.
exhausted.
You know the type. Marrying, breathing, bringing her travel documents to go to a trip right after the event. Good Lord. An old coat hanger standing over there like, did you do it? Did I do it? Hey, if anybody drink wine with dinner, you fucking welcome. I'll go. I know. Hey, let's all have a coffee. And waiter, his biscotti should be dipped in it a little bit earlier. Oh, you didn't know that, Sonia? You just can't get your shit together to prepare the order properly? It's tough.
She had so much to do with the wedding. What
Yeah.
What do you think in a situation like this? I mean, there's not a lot of room here for her to come clean. She's not gonna. She's been pretty transparent so far.
Oh, this is over. This is over. This is one of the I now she's not in the group text. Obviously, the group text is about her.
No, I think so.
Yeah,
because
because having her in the group text would be the call of the century.
Oh my God.
She'd be like, "What?" She's just thumbs downing every text. She's like, "Jesus Christ, Deb, stop."
Everything.
I don't think so, Sonia.
Not for me.
Yeah, just replying only to Sonia's.
Stupid
Cry me a
sister.
river, bitch.
Just violin.
Yeah.
And then just going, remember when my sister, do you remember when my fucking sister put that fish in the microwave 6 years ago? Does everyone remember
Stop bringing that up. Fish emoji, fish emoji, fish emoji. Teach you a lesson. Microwave. Shut up, bitch. I know you're my sister, but you're that microwave bitch.
You're
Fucking
a
microwave
microwave
and fish. Microwave and fish. Fuck microwave fish, bitch. Come on, you fish, bitch.
You fish bitch. Come
Yeah,
at me, you fish bitch.
Yeah, a bunch of fish bitches. I'm the one who ripped the passport up, and I deserve it.
I've been transparent about it.
I've been the whole time.
I've been transparent the whole time.
There's nothing. There's no smoke been thrown in this storm.
Shut up.
Oh, quiet, Sonia. Jesus Christ. Oh, Sonia, shut up. I'm sorry I called you a bitch. You're right. Everyone's right about that. Shouldn't have called her a bitch. But she's been a bitch.
People have to hold her back.
Yeah, she's holding her. Everyone's like, Jesus. I mean, this is at its core. This is an extremely sad story, and you know, there are these problematic figures in families, and weddings are such a dangerous event.
Sure.
They really are for the
unhinged people.
The unhinged people, and I mean,
Yep.
I've been to a couple of weddings where
bragging.
Look, I have 2 friends. It's not a big deal.
Whoa.
Yeah,
They're both married.
I got more podcasts than friends. But you know, there's something about the event. I've gotten fucking hammered at them, but thankfully I'm not psychotic. So,
Yes.
you know, people just go, you were stumbly or whatever. But
If it's the worst of it.
I did a terrible TV show called The Real Wedding Crashers. And
Hey, great plug.
yeah, everyone could go watch it nowhere. Everyone could go watch it nowhere. It's literally been scrubbed from the internet. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
But as the show went on, you'd play pranks at weddings. As the show went on, hard liquor got removed from the weddings because, oh my God, it was just absolute. It was a catastrophe.
Well, everything is so heightened there as well. And
Yes. And
the
that's
stress
kind of what
of Sonia.
has happened here. Yes, exactly. So Deb is at this thing. There's booze. I mean, I guarantee you the son is like, that's her 5th glass. Like, we are
oh my God,
entering a danger zone.
We're going to cut Mum off. We're in the danger zone now. Mum's not going to come back from this.
She's going to
trying
start
get me a
thinking that
coffee.
jacket owns the chair. She thinks it owns its chair.
You think you own the chair?
As she tears the passport, she's like, put that fish in the microwave. Mom, what?
In the
Bitch put-
speech.
She put fish in the... And also to my sister, it's great to see you.
Fuck a bitch.
I'm hoping that they put a bun in the oven, or as you like to say, put a fish in the microwave. Fucking idiot. Kitchen smell like cod. Nobody wants to work with your ass.
The only way forward. She's doing her own vows.
Yeah.
Can I just do my vows as well as the mum? And Sonia's not included in them at all.
Move. Can you move a little? Move. Go sit in my seat. That's where I was. Put me
Oh my
down
God.
there.
There's no good that can come from this. There's no confession that can be worthy of this. Like you just can't come back from this. And I also feel like everyone just has an alarm bell ringing about Deb all the time. Like
We felt it immediately.
yeah, when she attacked
We
us
read
for reading
one
it.
line of Reddit, and we went, "Oh boy!" But
Yeah.
you're so right when you said it's a lot worse. This is a non. There is no coming back from this. This is an ender. This is the only way to come back from this is to go to rehab.
Yeah.
This is
Which
a
Sonia
rehab
should.
one. The Sonia has to.
Sonia has to. It's the
She's-
only way forward.
she's
Look, I'll
disgusting.
go to Amalfi. I'll take this one.
Well, you get yourself
You go to rehab, you
together.
get your-
Go figure yourself out a little bit. And maybe my
fall
sister
in
can go
love.
with you too. She can go to a place to
Jesus.
figure out how you should cook fish, even if it's already been cooked. Okay?
At the end of that,
Bon
we've had
voyage! To herself.
in the
Nobody's
mirror.
on the boat with it. Yeah.
We've had two.
The husband's got two pillows over his ears. Bon voyage! Christ. It's crazy.
Jesus Christ!
This
It's
is-
7 a.m.
This is real bad. This is like next level bad.
We've had two confessions at the end of that. If you had to cast one of these into a major motion picture, which one springs out the most? You've got the possum murderer.
Sam, I'll let you take a wild fucking guess which one is a
Well,
goddamn
who is Deborah
movie.
then? Who is Deborah? Who is
Deborah-
Sonia? You know, who are you casting in these roles?
Oh, God.
Because I would love to see a really drunk Julia Louis-Dreyfus, I think, in the role of Deborah. But I wonder if
that's
she's
good.
kind of harsh enough to play that role. Because Jean Smart could be really funny in the role of Deborah.
Oh, God. You know who would be... oh, God. What the fuck is her name?
Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton. Thank you.
We always
That's
finish
the
off
one.
each other's sentences.
Yes, it's really never worked out.
Yeah. I know.
Fuck.
I know.
I know. Allison Janney.
Oh, perfect.
Allison
Allison
Janney as Deb.
Yeah, who's
And-
the daughter? Who's Sonia? Because Sonia, I think, in my mind, is quite likable.
Yeah.
She's got like a beautiful, she's got a beautiful way about her.
Yeah,
I
you
would think-
really want to angel her up a little bit.
Yeah. Amanda Seyfried. Is it Siegfried or Siegfried?
Roy, I believe.
Sigmund Freud.
But I like her for that a lot.
Yeah. Do we even
trying
have
to
to cast the dad?
I think you could just go to a TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
Get a coat rack.
Or like a Richard Jenkins that just kind of stands behind her, just like
great.
doesn't really talk and like
Please stop.
always looks deflated.
Please stop.
Please stop.
Honey, please.
Richard-
No more wine. Honey,
I mean,
please.
it's an all-star cast. What
And
about
then
the
I-
son?
Well, I was going to say the voice of the bag, John Travolta, that acts like it owns the place. The son, I would like I just watched Bridesmaids the other day. Tim Heidecker, great groom. Let's bring him back for one more.
Oh, great. Fantastic. For one more.
One more
This
run.
is
as
all
a
you
group.
get.
This time we could give him a little more to do.
Could we have is it Tim Robinson as the voice of in Deborah's head?
You're asking for the audience to hold a lot in. I think we okay, yes to answer your question. And then let's obviously talk about the fish sister.
Oh God, that would have to be the most nightmarish person. Can you even cast a manipulative person?
Does it exist? It might just be a demonic shadow.
Yeah, who do you think the sister? Because I think the sister is quite likable.
Put the fish in the microwave again. Quiet.
You see,
Yes, you
I think she would be really likable and really put together.
Yeah.
Like maybe like an Amy Poehler or something.
Yeah, that's good. And I think
That
what
is-
you would do is the Alice and Janney, as she gets kind of
Yeah.
drunk goggled, you start to see these people in sort of fantasies that she snapped out of. You know?
Right.
Allow me to just put my bag here. Don't fucking touch it. You know? And then she's like, oh, really, bitch? You think I'm not going to touch it?
Great. All of these fans, that's great. That's fantastic. In terms of direction for this film, does it have to be like, would you want like a Baz Luhrmann or someone so it's really like
Too much.
The reactions are really quick.
Too much. I love
Yeah.
where your head's at, but
Thank you for saying that.
you could enjoy a little Guy Ritchie sort of freeze framing on like whoa when sort of the camera spins around.
Great.
But my gut is to go in the direction of a little. Again, I'm not trying to. Alice and Janney came to mind, but whoever directed I, Tonya, I don't know who that was.
Oh, yeah.
But a
okay,
very
great.
solid, replicative view of how this went down. I think.
Yeah.
Good soundtrack. You know what I mean? You want the
Yeah.
like. Bow, now, 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 bow, 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 that bitch.
She's always putting on her sunglasses after
Yeah.
she says every cutting
Yeah,
thing.
and she like hits the glasses hit her eyeball a little bit, like one of the ends, just like ah.
How she sees herself is very different
Yes.
to how the world sees
Yes, and when she's
Uh,
ripping the passport, people are like, that's gonna teach her, and then you just reveal everyone's like, no, damn,
her. Tim Robinson in her head's going, do it!
you know it. Don't worry, you could go instead of her. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea.
What would you call it? Final question. What would you call this film? Is it I, Sonia?
I like that. I would call it I Don't.
I don't. I don't. Great. I think the marketing people could have a lot of fun with that.
Yep.
Yeah, it would just
It's
be
it's
a red pen through something. That's what
yes,
it would be,
yes,
basically.
yes.
I
yes.
do with the don't. It's
Yeah.
an adage. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fun stuff.
yeah.
That's all they have to do. The marketing people on this film, let's just say before it, they're not that creative and they're not that good. But the film itself is fantastic. GR, Nibbles, thank you so much for joining me on the podcast.
My God, are they?
no,
Do you always have one that good? I mean, I listen to every episode, but is there
course,
always? Do
I
you
know.
always feel like there's one that good? Because that is a banger.
It turns like I did one a few weeks ago that was just. It was just one confession for the whole episode because it just went forever, and it was so. I personally love the defensive ones, and when I
Yeah.
find one that is so batshit, it just makes me so happy to find just a drunk person that just does not see reason and is even going. So everyone in my life is telling me I'm wrong. I'm going to take this to Reddit.
It's awesome. It's awesome. It's
and
awesome
she's had
to-
4 glasses of wine.
Going to
It's awesome.
Reddit to be like support.
Support me. And none of them do.
No, and everyone's like, you're out of your fucking mind. She's like, oh, I didn't realize I was entering the Sonya fan club.
She attacks every single person under.
Yeah, no. You probably put your fish in the
You're
microwave.
ugly. Okay, Tubby. Just
Ah,
look, having
fuck. Hey, that's misogynistic.
just having a go at everyone.
I'm a woman. Exactly.
Exactly, you heard me.
Exactly.
Did
That's
the son of a bitch
to a sister, you're gonna do that? That's
to a
crazy.
sister. She would. The only thing that we really know about Deborah is she hates women.
She absolutely. It's fucking nuts, dude. Anyway,
I
thank
just
you
love
for
the
having
story
me,
like that.
Sam.
Thank you, Nibbles. You've got. I want you to send me this film. I'm really excited
just
about
sent it
watching
to
this
you.
film. Oh,
Yeah.
you sent it to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic. You did some admin while we were doing the podcast because you can't.
Yeah,
text
no,
me.
I actually watched it while we did this. I really love the movie.
I'm a real big fan.
Oh, have we started? Oh, I thought we were just catching up. I thought this was the pre-show stuff. I apologize.
The only way I can catch up with people is if I read them confessions and do plugs. That's the only way, basically.
So when
Gareth,
a
thank you
toddler's
so
in a
much for
fake
joining me.
kitchen, you're like, yeah, let's eat that omelet.
One more
You're
time, how do
welcome.
people find you if they want to find out about the film? They want to find
At
out
Reynolds
about
Gareth,
Yeah.
the film. I don't know what's going to happen. Right,
Yeah.
we have a website called Give It Up Film, but it'll be a minute. But yeah, go to at Reynolds Gareth. That's my. Those are my socials, and thank you,
Amazing.
Sam. This is always so fucking funny. I didn't realize sometimes you text me a bunch and I just don't respond, but
But I keep going.
Yeah, very good at it.
I won't stop.
You should not, because it is a
You're one of the
goddamn
funniest
pleasure.
people that I've ever had on this podcast. So I always want to get you back on, but I just keep texting. I can't stop.
One of
Sometimes I
is
think,
interesting.
have I got the right number?
One of
Sometimes
is
no.
interesting. One of the funniest is interesting. But
Well, I didn't want to upset all the people that listen to this podcast who continually tell me, "Have you listened?" I know. Thanks,
solid
G-Dog.
button. You're welcome. Oh man.
Thank you so much for doing that.